Hello everybody, today I'm here doing another team video for Disney Heroes Battle Mode, and today we're going to try out the Fire team, kind of the opposite to my Freeze team I did a little bit ago. I was thinking about doing the Stun team, which is kind of what UL has been suggesting for a really long time, which he calls the Entrance team, but it seems like it's more just the Stun move that all the characters he's suggesting have. So I was thinking about doing that, but I think it would be better to start with the Fire team. Let me know if you want to see the Stun team, or if like the Stun team is just kind of a boring idea. But I can definitely do it. And I'm sure it would make UL very happy. He's been suggesting it for a long time. But yeah, basically we're just looking for characters here that have a Fire ability. Now it's not going to be as exciting as the Freeze team because the Fire doesn't really have any status effect as far as I know. It's just kind of a form of their attack. But it'll still be fun to see all these Fire characters coming together, and it's always exciting to see whether they will work well together or not. So Anger's kind of a stretch. I don't actually know if he has a Fire move. He has an animation, I believe, that has fire in it, so he's the only one that I think really doesn't have one. There might be another character that has a fire move, but I'm not aware of it. Mushu does have a fire move, he just showed it off right there. He spits out little balls of fire. And then the main reason I wanted to do this before the stun one, I was very close to doing the stun one actually. But the main reason I didn't was because I wanted to showcase Esmeralda, who just came out. And she has a very cool fire move. So, I haven't gotten to use her yet, so I'm hoping it'll be a fun showcase for her. I only have her at 1 star, unfortunately, but here's her breathing fire skill. Alright. So let's go into battle here. We'll line them all up, see how they look. And there's my previous team. So we got Manticore, I think, is first. Then Hades. And Anger, and Mushu, and finally Esmeralda. So there we go. A very wide mixture of characters, all shapes and sizes, some really big, some really small. Different types of fire. We got a blue flame. Most of them breathe fire. I guess not most of them. Manticore and Mushu breathe fire. In a way, Esmeralda breathes fire, but she's just got that like torch that she breathes on. And again, I'm not remembering if Anger has a skill that involves attacking with fire, but I guess we'll have to see. Let's jump into it here and see what happens. Alright, so I have not seen Esmeralda in battle at all yet, so that's the most exciting thing for me. Someone, I think it might be Mushu, fires everybody up kind of. They get like a swarm of fire around them, and I believe that gives them attack up, which is really just like, I don't know, that's the theme of the fire. All of them being charged up with fire. That's a cool idea. I didn't get to see if Anger was using any fire. I still kind of doubt that he does, but let's watch him specifically and see if it shows up at all. But either way, I mean, he's got a pretty fiery temper, right? That's pretty bad, but come on, he must have some kind of fire move, right? Alright, so right there you can see he has fire shoot out the top of his head. I couldn't tell if he was attacking at all or if that was a status effect thing. I think it might have damaged them. I believe that's his white skill, I guess. I don't know. We did win, we lost Anger, but let's move on to 18 and see if we can beat some of these too. I guess I should be watching Esmeralda too, since I've never seen her before. There comes Jolly. Doesn't he get taken out? Yeah, so he only comes in at a certain part in each wave. Is it when she loses her health? I think so. That's what it seemed like. And then he disappears for the next wave. So yeah, just lots of fire shooting around. Again, the when they kind of get that attack up, and they all get the fire surrounding them, that's like the best. That's really incorporates what I was going for with this team here. So chapter 18 might be too hard. We made it pretty far, but that final battle took us out. The Manticore has a single fire move right there. And most of them have singular fire moves. I don't know why it keeps like freezing like that. It's very choppy for some reason. Mushu's got a pretty intense fire move, and I think he's also the one that's giving us the attack up with the fire surrounding us. So that's cool too. And then Hades. Man, why does he keep doing that? Hades has the even fire in his animation at the end there. I think he just throws fireballs, right? And then he has that one where he like pulls fire up from the ground. If I'm remembering correctly, he's currently being frozen in place, so I guess we can't tell. Oh my gosh, why is this happening? That is really bad. So yeah, he shoots fire like that, shooting both ways. And then he also pulls up from the ground, I believe. Maybe that's not even fire, but I think it is. And then also when I think he runs out of health, he does another different fire move, if I'm remembering correctly. He's currently got a lot of blue fire behind him as well. He's the most fiery one of all, I guess. You can't really have a fire team without Hades, I suppose. I mean, they did pretty good in these few chapters here. They're mostly surviving. I didn't get through chapter 18. What are they doing to help each other other than the attack up? I'm not sure they're doing anything. I don't know if any of them have a healing move whatsoever. There's not really any armor going on. Just better attack. There is that battery icon. I'm not sure what's causing that. Let's see. I haven't played with Mushu in a very long time. I suppose Manticore as well. They're pretty exciting characters. I feel like they bring anger in quite a bit. With the red team and inside out team and all. Let's go back to chapter 17 and see them do a few more in here. We'll do a couple more and then call it quits. I don't know, there's not a lot to say about this one since we're specifically looking at the fire move. Each of them only have one fire move. And it doesn't really cause any status effects or anything, it just kind of does damage. But it's a very fiery team. I mean, there's most of the time you're looking at the screen, you're going to see some fire move being activated. Oh, they all got frozen actually. Seems like the freeze ability is a little bit better than the fire ability. So yeah, we just lost that one. It's too bad. Not going to be able to beat that. Man, why is it doing so terribly? I do not know. Huh. Mushu's got a couple different moves that... Him and Hades have the most fire moves, I would say. Anger's really the one that's kind of like the least fiery. He has that one singular move as far as I can tell that does something like that. But that doesn't really do all that much. And it shows up very It's not very frequent, I guess I'm trying to say. And I guess to be fair, Esmeralda's move doesn't show up all that much either. I don't know how much I've actually seen her use her fire move. I should watch. Let's see her use her fire. How quickly does she... Right, oh. She pulled it up, but she didn't even breathe fire as far as I saw. Let's see again. What the heck? Oh, there it was. The one time I watched it, it looked like no fire even came out. Does she switch? Is she a frontline character or does she stay in the back? Because sometimes it felt like she was in the front and now she's in the very back. I think she goes to the back when Jolly comes out, but he wasn't out in the later rounds. Maybe she just stays in the back after that point. But I think she comes out first in most of them. This will be the last battle here. So yeah, she was mostly in the front here. I wonder if we'll see her lose enough health. Well, there came out Jolly. What triggers Jolly? Is it her white skill? I thought it was when she died, maybe. It's not her white skill. Huh. I'm not entirely sure what Jolly comes out for, because I'm pretty sure he came out in the first round, but... There he is again. It seemed like she got hit to death, so... Yeah, I'm kind of just trying to study her right now, since like I said, I've never played before. Jolly gets his own victory animation, that's cool too. Okay, so let's just look at him here. Not as fiery as the ice team was icy, I would say. But still, it was a pretty fun showcase. They're all interesting characters on their own. I don't think they specifically work that great as a team. Mushu is the best team player, I would say. And then, like I said, Hades is the most fiery of them all. And they each have things that they work to benefit themselves. But I think they work better on separate teams, I would say. So, that was that team showcase. Again, let me know if you want to see that stun or trance or whatever kind of team. I know UL really wants to see it. Oh, I forgot to shout out who mentioned the characters for this. MB, Takumi, Aditya, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, and J Money Paw Patrol Fan 2021. All of them suggested characters for a fire team, so thank you all for helping me out when I was looking for characters for this. And if you have any other team suggestions, let me know. I'm always looking for them. So thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.